Well, hello and happy gaming, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and we've got... Well, this wasn't a request. I figure after the sort of cursed run that I had yesterday, let me pick up something that I think will be fun and probably a little bit easier to deal with before I get back into doing challenges. If I have any challenges to do, otherwise, hey, whatever. So we're going to be working with Fury today to increase that signature charge and damage. So for far away, we've got Aqua Beam and Distortion Beam, so we've got lasers. Then I'm going to use Magma Rush to plant flaming mines near my enemies when they get close, and Spark Contact for when I've got really no other choice. And honestly, why would you use Shocking Grasp when you have Lightning Bolt unless you're out of Lightning Bolt? Just saying. So that's kind of what we're working with today. We're also starting with Wanderer's Mechanism because what the hell, let's just make our already powerful signature attack just completely overbearing. Okay, we'll have a quick look here, see if there's anything I really want. Chaotic Comedy, no thanks. Large red button, no. Pie of 5 fruits? All players and enemies are now immune to elemental status effects. Neat, but no. Curse of the Forager. Gain a cursed relic. No thank you. Alright, and we're off. So, Zeal, then Shu, then Freya. Well, so that means that we've got it easy here. But we're going to have it a little bit more difficult when it comes time to fighting Freya, because she's going to have resistance to my special. Ah, you silly bastard. Why did I do that? Why did you fire diagonally? Like, I already know the answer is sensitive control pad, but still. I hope I'm not trying to blame everything on sensitive control pad. One should think I would know how this works by now. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm only ever going to use Chaotic Rift, so I wanted to use another Dash Arcana, and by George, we're going to have some fun with this, I'm telling you. Give me that Spark Contact. Anything here? Blazing Blitz. Aha! Fire Punch! Gust Volley, Snowflake Chakrams. I don't know. We'll see how we feel about that later on. Hey, look, sturdy wooden easel. I don't even have a means by which to use this. I love everything about my new controller, but I don't understand why the D-pad is so sensitive. There we go. Alright, this is looking pretty fly. People still say that anymore? Am I like the only one? Does it even really matter in the long run? Oh, hello, sir. What have you for sale today? Increase armor, I see! And a teddy bear head! Cabby's cotton candy. Considering the close-range nature of my basic, Cabby's cotton candy seems like the best idea. Hey, I haven't finished going north yet. Let's go that direction after I go south. Yeah, that's the kind of logic we're working with. I haven't gone north yet. Let's go south and see what's there. Dark Sage, what kind of logic is that? The type of logic that only exists in my head. No, sir! You will not be bombing me, even though that was basically myself. Ah! Yes, upgrade my robe. So now we're up to 30 and 30. Beautiful. And then this. So, 50% more damage from my signature attack. I like those numbers. And then should we find the volatile gemstone, that's gonna make things even better. We've got to have more signature damage. There we go. Whee! So I started talking yesterday about the new D&D characters that I had rolled up for our new games, because we can only really guess as to what's been happening in our other games. Where did that come from? I didn't even have poison, but what the hell? And if they're gonna give me a freebie, I'm not gonna turn it down. There we go. Beautiful fight. Now I just need to stay in control like that for the rest of the run, and we'll be golden. All right, so our first group, the one that met on Tuesday. So the character I designed for that game. Oh, hello. Yeah, I can see myself wanting to upgrade my, what is it, Magma Rush? Yep. Which I just call, Fire Mine, or Magma Mine, because that's really what it is. The character I designed, and now I want you to understand, I don't usually do frontline combat characters all that often. There are two classes that I play frequently, wizards and rogues. So it's rare for me to play a combat character, but that's exactly what we have. I wanted to design a Dark Knight that uses the scythes and sickles as her primary weapon. So I decided to design a character that uses two-handed scythes as her primary close combat weapon, but then has hand sickles, or kamas as some of us know them, to throw. Because I'll be damned if I'm going to not have a ranged option. And if I'm going to be playing a fighter, I might as well, make use of the idea that I can use just about all martial weapons. I don't know if there's anything here I really want. Maybe the piggy bank. I can pick it up and drop it later. More than likely, that's what I'm going to do. Bam! Aha, Magma Mine! But Dark Sage, you just said it was called Magma Rush! Well, yes, but again, I'm describing it more so by what it is, not necessarily what it's called. I know it's confusing, but trust me, just remember it as the mine. Combo! Yeah, that's what one would call an explosive finish. Dark Sage, that was really bad. You're really bad. So, but I didn't want it to just be... first of all, it's already a little cliche to have a Dark Knight who uses scythes, but then what was I going to do? Go with, human? Go with, I'm so brooding and angsty, look at me? That didn't seem right either. Hello, Doctor. So I started thinking, okay, what race can I play to make this more interesting? And even though it's not uncommon for me specifically, it is uncommon for a lot of people. I decided to go with the idea of playing a Naga. The half human female, half serpent. Like, I don't know how many people are and aren't aware of what a Naga is, so I figure it's worth explaining. Here we go. Now, do I have a cheapo that I can give to Dr. Song? And if I do, would it potentially be better than the C99 Piggy Bank? Which, by the way, for those who don't know, C99 stands for Contingent 99. Haha. It's a joke! I am so dumb. Why the hell did I just do that? I was gonna give that to Dr. Song, and then my brain said, time to move forward! Okay, well. That is what we in the business call an oops. So, we're just gonna have to live with that mistake now. It's alright, everyone makes misplays. No matter how good you are at a game, you're gonna make a mistake. Blazing Lariat, on the other hand, that's not a mistake. Whee! See, on the positive end of my stupidity, we now have a couple of really good Arcana to fight Shu with. And even though I complained about Freya resisting my special, I do have Spark Contact to make the most of things. Hey, how did you manage to sneak through my wall of damage? Alright, I gotta be really careful about which direction I'm pressing. Like, I've said it before, but just how sensitive my new D-pad is kind of throwing me off a little bit. And I think... I know my previous controller also had a sensitive D-pad as well, so I really should be used to it, but I think it's the idea that it's a new controller. I'm still just kind of getting used to how it feels in general, so... Ow. I see you down there, Anders. What do you have for sale? Nothing I really want. The thing is, I have 3 fire ones. I don't know. Probably nothing here I actually want. So, clip that on the head and change the topic. Again! There's the volatile gemstone, so perfect time crystal, here we come. Signature Arcana damage, charge rate, and decay rate increased. So it'll decay faster, but it also charges up way, way faster and does more damage. I believe this is the second time we've gotten the perfect time crystal combo with the Fury Robe, so... There we go. Thank you, Blazing Lariat, and your increased range. I love how how Magma Rush just combos into my other stuff. Hey, why are you still alive? I'm sorry, sir, but I cannot accept this. You must perish and fall into the endless void of oblivion where you belong. Yeah, that's what you get. Alright, you're an actual treasure chest and not evil incarnate, that's good. Now, I do like the idea of Ball Lightning, because I don't really like Blazing Onslaught. So, if I can get the money for it before we leave this floor, I will definitely take that. I don't know, Darkseid, you seem to be using it just fine. Yeah, right now I'm using it just fine. Trust me, I just don't really like it all that much. Oh, hey, I can afford it. Iris, come back here! But I'm not moving, shut up! And now we'll save Blazing Onslaught to give to either Dr. Song or Nocturne the Cardist. Which is an odd title, don't you think, Cardist? Like, what in the world would that even mean? Anyway, I strayed way off topic, so... we have a Naga Dark Knight wielding sickles and scythes. There... Oh, okay. Okay. By the way, why am I getting guards off? I don't have any Earth Elemental Arcana. Unless it's actually counting the Chaos Arcana, in which case that's freaking awesome. And that also means that Sturdy Wooden Easel actually has a use, and I didn't think it did. You, sir! Handsomely now! Yes, sire! Alright, well, kinda got beat up a little bit there. That's a shame. But we're not too worse for the wear right now. Oops. I once again blame it on not being used to the new controller. Had it all lined up too, and yeah, you know what? Nope. Ah, 304 damage. I can't let that persist. Gotta do better. No, don't even attempt it. Just walk away. Beautiful. Love it. Oh, Equestria Cap. Sweet. There is never a time in which I won't take Equestria Cap. Oh, good. So for those of you wondering what exactly a Dark Knight does in D&D, it's pretty much what you would expect. Just think of the Dark Knight from Final Fantasy or Bravely Default, and you basically got what I had in mind. So that means that at some point or another there will be dark magic, there will be the dark side attack, you know, things like that. Now, there may be some of you going, well, I don't know, Darksage, it sounds like it could get pretty overpowered. So, on that note, I would have to say, do you think the same thing about the Paladin class? Because it's basically Paladin with just a different coat of paint. I will buy Jade's Chakra Locket. Probably gonna also want this Calcifying Bone Mail, because I am getting beat up. Then, as far as the character's arc is concerned, what I'm thinking is that we've got someone here who's been training for years to be a knight, and is now finally made it, but isn't sure what exactly this allows her to do. So, in order to pay back some of the training expenses and to put herself to the test, she decided to make herself a full-blown adventurer. Now, that's a very, very basic opening and motivation, but keep in mind this is a character that was designed pretty quickly, so I have yet to truly determine if I'm going to stick with that or not. Hello, adorable mimic. Okay, so, what am I willing to get rid of? Let's drop what I want to keep. There we go. And now we've got a 15% damage bonus. Beautiful. Alright. Now that I know how Adorable Mimic works, it's now become one of those things where I see it, I go, yes, free damage bonus! Come to me, my adorable little semi-treasure chest friend. Yes, that's what I call a combo. Okay, what do you do? Increases max health for each movement arcana equipped. I have movement arcana equipped? When did this happen? Am I just unaware of how movement arcana work? So, do I want the 5% damage bonus? I think I have better use for my relic slots. Apologies for the creaky chair. I promise I'm looking into buying a new chair. Ha 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 yourself. I hate you. What? Okay, I kind of feel like he's dropping that a little early. And of course, because the breaking twisters linger, I had to take the full brunt of his bullshit. I feel like Ball Lightning is just laughing at me. Oh, you thought you were going to be able to score a hit using me? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. No, thank you. We'll just move on. I don't want to change my Dash Arcana. Alright, here we go. The whole reason why I went with the purchase of Ball Lightning in the first place. Oh, you think you're cute, huh? So that was Naga Dark Knight. That was my first idea. So, but that was hi. I'd like to be able to move now. Okay, you guys are really making me mad. Elemental summoners are the worst. The other idea that I had is I wanted to do a gnomish spellcaster, but normally when you think gnomish spellcaster, you tend to think illusionist because, frankly, that's what the designers of the game had in mind. Is you're gonna be little, and you're gonna be tricky, you're gonna be an illusionist. Because gnomes are tricksters. But I said no to that, and I decided I wanted to play an elementalist. But what kind of elementalist? Well, I decided I wanted to do an engineer who specializes in electric magic. So we've got a lightning elementalist who for her first level cantrips chose. Well, I mean, this is an opportunity to get rid of this. Bye-bye, Blazing Onslaught. Let's see if we get anything good, like Dynamic Disarray or Bouncing Surge. So, no, we didn't, but I will take that. Furious Tempest. Oh, it's another charge one. Interesting. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that, but it'll be more effective in this area than that. Apparently not by much, though. Actually, I probably will just put this back on. You know what? No. Change my mind again. I want to better be able to attack at range. There, that worked out a lot better. Oh, okay, apparently Blazing Lariat was one of my movement arcana. There we go. Hey, that felt pretty good. Aura? What are you doing in a treasure chest? It's a long story, don't ask. Wait, I'm afraid I kinda already did. Look, I don't feel like talking about it. Alright, what do we got here? Alright. Oh, what do we have here? We've got... increases my armor and max health for each cursed relic. I only have one cursed relic at the moment. And that doesn't mean that we can't... Oh, and each fire arcana unlocked increases the chance of dealing double damage on arcana use. You know what? That kind of makes me want to switch back. An ancient fountain pen. Yes, sir. And we're gonna have a signature-focused run. Can't do it without ancient fountain pen. Ancient Chinese secret, huh? Dark Sage, how many people in your audience are actually gonna get that joke? I don't know. And the battery of Tyrannus to boost my ball of lightning and my spark contact. Chirp indeed, guys. Chirp indeed. So getting back to what I was originally talking about. What are the character traits of the electric gnome? Well, what she has going for her is that she does have little bits of tech that are uncommon to the people around her. And it doesn't mean she's like super technologically advanced. It just means she's got little. What the fuck is this? I'm looking for an opening and can't find one. Okay, stop. Stop already. I will not stop! So you've chosen death. Alright, you guys go away, thank you. So as far as her first level cantrips, I chose... It's basically Charge Bolt, but I believe it's called Shock Bolt. But just a real basic, like, ranged attack electric cantrip. God, that did a lot of damage. And then I chose Spark Shower for a ranged attack electric cantrip, but also with an area of effect. And then after talking to the DM a little bit, I chose something that I don't know if there's an equivalent to it. I kind of homebrewed this idea, but what we have is essentially a magnetic force idea, where she can use just magnetism. Alright, what do we got up here? I see you, reactive vine mail. But I don't know if it's good enough to replace anything I got right now. Nope, not even Special Snowflake, sorry. Why are you talking like that? I thought you wanted to. No, I don't. Suit yourself, I'm easy. Hello, sir. I don't think... I have a couple of things that count as projectile, but I'm not sure what the beams do, and ultimately I'm not sure I care. Bewitching glue. Yeah, I don't know about that one. What's this? Overpriced insurance? No. We're just gonna leave it be. Now, I know that it would be easy to find out whether or not the beams count as projectile arcana for purposes of their use. I could just take it and see if I do more or less damage. But there's a much easier way to do this that doesn't involve putting my run potentially on ice. I could also just go back to my arcane refuge. But what do we have here? And there's some things there that are interesting, but ultimately I might have to say no. But I could just go back to my arcane refuge and put on the gloves of Gambit and then see if they get activated with those on or not. It's a much easier way of doing it and much less detrimental to my current run. I don't even know why I'm going over here. I don't think there's anything that's going to be of use. Oh, hold on. A little bit more money for the final challenge. Awesome. That worked out real well. Oh, that's right. I don't have Chaotic Rift. Oops! Boy, you get used to one thing and then you change it up and you forget you don't have it anymore. Alright. Narite Shell. I've already got Aura to help me slow things down a bit. She seems a little inconsistent. Yeah, but you know, it's nice to have a fairy around. I don't understand what he sees in her. Yeah, Dria's way better. Shut your whore mouth! What do you know about fairies? Oh god, he's going insane again. This applies I was ever sane in the first place. Alright, one cycled her. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Fiery Paintbrush. No, I like what I have. I like Radiant Blast, but I like what I have, so thank you, but no thank you. I must say the magnetic force cantrip, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, what am I doing? No. I had to quickly abort that plan. Over here. Whee! Alright, Aura. Kick his ass! Magma Mine combo. Ow. Curses! I once again blame that on the sensitive controller. It's not like I intentionally thought, hey, I should throw this up against the wall. That's way smarter. There we go. Way better. That's plus 17.5 to everything, and not just my electric ones. Even the ones I'm never hitting with. Alright, that's looking good. Alright, Sura, let's go. You're about to meet your true match. Like no one ever was. Let me guess, to catch them is my real test? I mean, that wasn't really what I had in mind. I'm not training anything. Nice try, Sora, but I'm over here. This is going so fast. I love the fiery paintbrush, especially when I have more than one fire arcana. Oh, of course. Real fair. Real fair. No, get away from me with that fire breath, which you shot out of your hand. There a mouth in your hand, sir. Or is that a secret I'm not supposed to know about? Okay, that... Okay, stop. Stop, please. Alright. This is the one time that Sura has done that to me in a long time. Alright, cool. That was a very nice run, and a very interesting, and a very good way for me to talk about our newest D&D adventures. Now, to be fair, these characters have just gotten started. Like, we didn't have a lot of time on the Tuesday game, so our characters are no higher than level 1 at this moment in time, I'm sorry to say. Rainbows! Yeah! Woo! So, I haven't had a whole lot of chance to play around with either Ray or... What was the gnome's name? Oh yeah, I named her after a Pokemon character, Lucamine. So she's just kind of insisted that everyone just call her Lucy, and so far I think that's working out. But I'll hopefully have some stories about those two characters next week. In the meantime, just keep your ears peeled, because there will definitely be more stuff coming along. But that having been said, thank you everybody for watching. This was a much easier run, even despite the sensitive control pad issue. It's just going to be a matter of me getting used to the control pad, that's all. So I will return in the future with some more good stuff for you guys to relax to. So you guys take care. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you.